Thank you for coming on. My name is Rachel Elise. I want to first of all say thank you so much to everybody that is here. I see all my boss ladies in the house. Thank you so much for your support. We really, really appreciate it, and I'm not taking it for granted. So, um, I have someone in the house that I want to talk about, but right now I'm going to pause and tell you what I do for a living. I'm a psychologist by profession, and then I run a side hustle where all I get to do is simply inspire healthy living, and I get paid handsomely. But I'm not going to be talking too much about me and how I do my business. I have somebody who is really special. Why I say she's very special is because, I have been opportune over time to have a conversation, to chit chat with my boss ladies in business, but in Europe, UK and whatnot. But this time, it's actually very different and special because this one is from here in America. And then it's special to me because they say when you want to go on a journey, and you don't know how to get there, but you need to get there as fast as possible, what you do is work with someone who has been there, who has done it and dusted it. So this is where my guest today falls under. She's the light that we see. She's the first in America, first African actually to become, NMD, to hit a director position. We really are grateful that you're here, with us today. And I just want to say there's something about you that catches our fancy, those of us at Team of CEO, is the fact that despite your attainment, despite your position, you are still very approachable and accessible. That's one leadership trait that stands out. And I really want to say thank you very much. So I'm going to go to her now, let her introduce herself and also answer this. My first question is, um, you are an auditor by profession. Why did you choose this business? Because a whole lot of people have a feeling that, oh, it's for broke people, people who are out of job, people who do not have money, people who do not have a career. So the reason I'm asking you this is so you can actually tell us why you are an auditor. Why choose this business? Tell us this and welcome.
Hi, Rachel. Finally, we are here. It's been a long time planning this, and I'm so humbled to be here. I always appreciate the opportunity to share the little I have because we know that each time we share, we are blessing someone out there. So thank you so much for the invite, and hello to everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're joining us from. My name is Priscilla. I'm originally from Cameroon and I live in the United States, Dallas, Texas, to be precise. Okay, let's go to the first question. An auditor, why choose a business? Um, we have multiple bills, right? Let me start there. We have multiple bills, and we all know that one source of income is not enough. One source of income will never be enough, especially for us coming from Africa. You know that when you're out here, the responsibilities you have, they're numerous, right? You have to help people back home, not only your immediate family, but even extended family members. Because if it were just for us, maybe that one source can be fine, you can be comfortable. But if you have a heart that you want to reach out to people, you want to be able to bless people the little you can, you want to look for something to supplement your income. And if we were to take the example of 2020, we all went through a terrible year and a lot of people lost their job. Just imagine that you're depending on one source of income, and God forbid, one day you wake up and realize that the job you were depending on, you don't have it. How are you going to survive? So I feel like multiple source of income is a necessity. It's not a luxury. It's a necessity. It's not a luxury. We need to like tap from different sources, and also because with this business, I can control what I earn. I can control what I earn, and salary is not something that you can transfer onto your generation. When you own a business of your own, it's something that in the years to come, in the days to come, if you feel like you're tired, you can transfer it on, which I believe it's a great legacy you can leave behind. So I know that with the other questions coming up, I'm going to share more.
Thank you so much, sis. Yeah. So, my next question, I'm just going to be hitting you one after the other. So, my next question is: there are so many networking business, mobile-based business out there. Why choose this one? No brainer. We know we are the best, but tell us, why do you think this is? Why did you choose this one? What stands us out? What's the uniqueness? Please tell us. Thank
Um,
you.
I mean, you already said it, right? We are the best, and that cannot be disputed. It's a fact that is out there. So why did I choose this? Is first the product for me. The product, it's natural. It's a product that will always have a market. It's a product that we all need, like everybody need. I mean, tell me who doesn't need fruit and vegetable? And the truth is we don't get enough. So for me, the product is one thing that stands out, and that's the first thing that attracted me to this company. It was the product, and then the fact that I don't need to invest capital into this. I don't need to invest capital, nothing to lose, right? And then also adding the fact that, hey, with other companies, you need to buy product stock in your home and start selling. I don't have to do that. I mean, that if that were the case, trust me, I would not be here because I'm not sure I have space in my house to buy product, keep, and then sell. Because when that happens, then comes the problem of what if you don't sell the product. So the fact that I don't need to buy product and sell it is one thing that caught my attention with this company. Also adding to the fact that still going back to the product are well researched. In fact, the most researched health and wellness product in the world. And we know that health is wealth, right? So I think those are the few things that caught my attention. The fact that the product is the best, I don't need to stock product in my home. I don't need to ship product. I can do this in the convenience of my home from my phone. And I can do this on social media, right? So just turning the time that I used to spend on social media for nothing to now earning something from it.
Thank you so much. Guys, you heard her. You don't need to stock any products. You don't need to start thinking, oh, I don't have all the money, to start a business because you don't need no capital investments. And then think about it. You don't need to think of, oh, let me get a plane ticket to travel to one country to go buy my products. No. And then another, in fact, good part is that we are number one in direct selling network. It's not beans. Okay.
It's
What I
not big.
mean by it's not beans. It doesn't happen every day. We stand out. Okay, so I'm going to the next question now, sis. So far, you've been here and you've seen it all. Do you think like you made a mistake? Like, does it worth it, or are you just patching it and say, okay, I'm here. Let me just stay. I can't go anywhere. How exactly do you really feel about your decision? Thank
Um,
you.
every day, I wish I had the opportunity to say yes to this over 7 years ago when I came to the US. Every day, that just goes to tell you how much this means to me, how much this is helping me, and how much it's changing my life. Because if I knew about this 7 years or over 7 years ago, I would not have gone to get my master's, to get students loan which I'm paying now. That would have been a quick way for me to achieve my dream without unnecessary debt. Debt, well, education is good. I'm not trying to say that education is just good. I'm just saying for me, like if that was the case, I would not have gotten the master's, because this in 2 years, what I've achieved in this business, if I have to compare it to what I'm getting from the masters that I got loans from, this is more. So I'm actually enjoying this, and it's amazing. Well, not just for me, also because this has given me the platform not only to help myself, but to be able to help other people out there. With my accounting job or being an auditor, you can only help companies, right? Companies that hire you to audit their finances and all that. But with this, you're able to touch the lives of many people that
Hmm.
maybe are not opportune to even go to school, or maybe they don't have that capital to start a business, or people that don't even have that confidence in themselves.
Hmm.
Making them believe they can do it is something that is huge for me. And every day I thank God for this opportunity.
Thank you so much. One thing she said that really struck me was the fact that this is all about caring for people and helping people. You know, Personally, I'm very passionate about this business. The reason is because, It gives me the opportunity to put lasting smiles on faces. Sometimes I receive text messages, calls, gifts from people just to tell me, thank you so much for bringing me on board. Thank you so much for inviting me to join this amazing business. That alone gives you this joy unspeakable. So I'm very grateful, to God for bringing all of us, into this business and for giving us the opportunity to actually help others. Thank you so much, my sister. So the next question I want to ask you is, there are a whole lot of people who might be watching this right now or will eventually watch it that feels like I do not have any prior knowledge on how to do a networking business. I do not, know I cannot speak to people, or how do I even get customers? How do I even get people to, bring into my team? How do I inspire people? What do I do? Where do I get these people? What advice will you give to such people? Yeah, thank you.
The advice I'll have to give them is you don't have to figure out all the way before you take your first step. Take the first step, figure the next, the next, the next, and just like that, you keep going. I, for one, I've never done any online business prior to this one. And maybe 4 years back, if you had told me that this time this will be happening, I'll probably laugh at you because my classmate would tell you, like they used to call me in school, Mary Book. That type of student that will come to class, we have books, sit in front of the class, study, and once classes are over, first out. Very quiet, shy type, introvert by nature. So I knew I would never have imagined that something like this would be something that I'll be good in. But like everything in life, we learn, right? We learn, even whatever you study in school, you make the decision, I want to be an accountant. You now look, what do I need to do to become an accountant? Which means what? Going to school, attend classes, studying your books, and then passing the exam. So it starts with you taking the decision. Do you want this? Do you need this? Make that decision and then jump in. The good thing with this opportunity is there is full training and support every step of the way. So you are going to be in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Let's take for an example, we have not met in person, right? We are not even on the same team, but we are here talking to potential. So it's the same thing. Anybody that comes in, all you need to do is to use your mouth and ask because we have people that are available and always ready to support you. This is not like a job that somebody will want to trample on you so they can win. We all support each other to win. So everybody that is thinking, oh, I cannot do this, you can do this. You don't need any you don't need any experience, you don't need any degree, you don't need any qualification. You just have to take that decision and come in. And then we will train you on what we have learned that is working. And you just need to be open-minded, be coachable, and be hungry to make that change.
Thank you very, very much. Be hungry. In this business, most people look at us and feel like, oh, they have prior knowledge, probably have the skills before they jumped on. But the truth is, all of us, or better still, most of us do not have any prior knowledge or trainings or skills on how to run a networking business. Just like my sister said, we came hungry, we came thirsty, we came needing to change our lives financially, we came ready to change our lives health-wise. And then we were ready to be taught, we were teachable. That's all you need to come with. In as much as you are 18 years and above and you are legal in the country you are resided, you are good to go. Come as you are, educated, non-educated, black, white, just like she rightly said, everybody is given equal opportunity. Nobody looks at your skin tone and say, okay, because you are brown or dark, I'm not going to let you move, over this ladder. No, everybody is opportune. And then I want to also add by saying that if you think you don't have it, that's not true, because out of your belly shall flow rivers of living water. All you need to do is dig deep. You got it inside of you. Do not limit yourself by saying, oh, it's not my thing. You don't know what your thing is. My sis, this is not about me. Let me go back to you. Yeah, so my next question to you is, how did you find this business, or the business found you? How? Like, how did you come across it? Is it on social media? How did it happen? We want to know. Thank you.
The business found me because I was not looking. I was not looking for an online business, but I was actually looking for a product that could help manage my weight, a product that could help me get back in shape because I started adding some weight that I was not happy about. I've always been slim. So each time I start adding extra pound, I'm so uncomfortable. I start being lazy. So when that started happening because of my work-life balance, I started looking for something I could do. Mind you, I'm somebody that loves exercising. But like we know, fitness is 80% what you eat and it's just 20% exercise. So it's more like I was doing the 20%, but I was not more in control of the 80. So one day, just like I'm sure most people are watching us from Facebook right now, I was just scrolling on Facebook. Then I came across a sister who's from my tribe, now my upline. I saw her result and it caught my attention. I'm like, wow, okay, this is huge. So I was curious. I wanted to know what she did to be able to achieve that result. So I contacted her. Unlike the other way we normally do in the business when we're looking for people, right? We reach out. So I reached out to her. I asked about the product. She told me all about it. It's natural, made from fruit and vegetable, most research product. And I bought in, like I was ready to buy because yes, I wanted to lose weight, but I did not want to put chemicals in my body. So the fact that it was natural, the fact that it was well researched, I was ready to buy. And if I remember then when she told me the price, I was like, "Chat sis, that price." So I was talking to her about the price. That was when she told me about the business. She was like, "Oh, do you know you can actually do this as a business?" And at that point, I kind of paused and gave a listening ear because December 2019, just like, no, December 2018, just like all of us, every year end, you look back, see what you've achieved, you try to draw some goals for the year coming. So one of my goals for 2019 was to start a business, like a traditional business. I thought about it, not sure exactly what I wanted to do, but because I've been thinking about that for a while, I decided to put it down and pray over it. So I was like, next year I'm starting a business. Not sure what that was going to be. So when she said there was a business side to it, I was like, oh, okay, maybe this is the route to achieving, one of my goals. So I listened to it, and when she explained all what we know about the business, I was like, wow. She said, you don't have to ship, you don't have to stock, you don't need capital, you can operate in 26 countries. So when she was listing all of this in my mind, I'm like, oh my God, wait, am I going to be able to pay the, because she said there's a registration fee. So I was thinking huge because of all what she was listing. Then when she said, I asked her, okay, what's the registration fee? She said $50 then. I'm like, are you sure $50 after all this that you've listed? She said, yes. I was like, okay, yeah, register me. I mean, I have nothing to lose. I love the product, so it doesn't hurt to take the product and then you earn extra on the side. Then that was how I got registered in the business, and I guess the rest is history. I'm here now.
Wow. Wow. I love your story. Mine is not as beautiful as yours. I'm just going to quickly tell us my story of how this business found me, just like it found you. So mine was that my elder sister and I, shout out to you, big sis. I love you. She's right here watching. Yeah. So my elder sister and I had tried various types of networking marketing, and then I told her that I don't want to do no more. I'm no longer interested, because when you get in, at the end of the day, it's like a fluke. What you were told and what you expected is different. So I told her I wasn't going to do anymore. So she reached out to me and said, "Oh, I have a business that I just started that I'm bringing you on." I'm like, "If it's networking business, I already told you. Emphatic no, I'm not interested." And she said to me, I'm not marketing you. I'm bringing you on." So in other words, she literally coerced me because she's my big sis. She bullied me and signed me up. I bought the product and said you must use them. So my conviction started from the product, changing my life, and how it literally turned me into, a smooth face, somebody who used to have a bumpy looking face, and whatnot, with acne and various kind of skin discoloration. That's where my testimony started from. So I fell in love with the products, and then the business came afterwards. I started pushing. So that's how my whole story started. So the next question I want to ask you is, do you have product testimony? that you
Yes,
want
so
to share with us?
I'm back in shape. That's the first one. I have my flat stomach back, everything tiny.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the first, I guess, product story. Like I said, I wanted something that could help me with my weight, and yeah, that was my first result was with the product. But the one that I am most thankful for, which I didn't even know was going to help me when I started, is menstrual cramp. Since when I started menstruating, I've always had this severe menstrual cramp. I mean, the first is one day, but to me, it feels like 30 days because that one day is like I'm in bed, I'm crying, I cannot go to work, I don't want to see anybody. It's just like, I mean, very horrible. And I remember asking my mom when I was still in Africa, what can I do about it? And all the poor woman told me was that when you grow up and give birth, that's when it go away. So I'm like, from when I was still in secondary school, I have to deal with the pain until when I decided to settle down and give birth. So forward to when I moved to the US, I complained to my personal doctor about it as well. She wanted to put me on birth control, like, oh, okay, I'll put you on this is what's gonna help. But then she went ahead to tell me all the side effects of the birth control, one of which was to add weight. I'm like, okay, I'm here trying to lose weight. And you are trying to put me on that. She said I was going to add weight. I was going to be feeling dizzy. I was going nausea and all of that. So I said, no, I'd rather deal with the pain. And they already knew that I'd work because at least one day every month, I would call out. And luckily, my supervisor was a lady. So each time I call out, she would just jokingly ask, oh, is it that time of the month? And I'll say yes. I will be able to go to work. So after taking the product for 3 weeks, I realized that when it was that time of the month, I didn't notice the severe cramp. It was just light. And then in my mind, it didn't even occur to me. I just thought, oh, maybe it's a good month. So it was the following month that I had to pause for a minute and say, wait, what is going on? I am not doing anything different. I'm not on any medication. And what is going on? That was when I was like, oh, maybe it's this product. And since then, I don't have any menstrual cramp anymore. And of course, it has also helped with my skin. So yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, sis. Thank you so much. So, I'm quickly going to just tell you, extra as regards. I started talking about my product testimonial already. I talked about my skin. Another thing that is major that happened to me is the fact that I moved from size 16 to size 12. It's a big deal. So now I can enter into those dresses that I've been looking at in my wardrobe and be like, where will I wear you again? So that's a huge one for me. How did this happen? I started using the products. And then, the product naturally gives you energy. Usually when I work out, I get tired in like 10 minutes, I'll be panting, so hard. But as I started using the product, I noticed that I had energy to work out more. So the fact that I was working out more, I was noticing that I was losing weight. And then as if that wasn't enough, usually I used to crave sodas, variety of it. If I don't have some sugar in a day, I feel like something is missing. In fact, I was a sugar junkie, literally. So I noticed that this product, the introduction of it into my system, stopped my craving for sugar. And instead, I was craving more water. I was drinking more water. And then the more I drink water, the more I am losing, I am burning, I'm losing weight because I'm actually, I've actually taken out the wrong junks that I was taking into my system. So the last one was that I actually had insomnia. I couldn't sleep at night. And you know that if you're on a weight loss journey and you're not resting well, it's not going to work. So I noticed that the product helped me sleep better at night. So these three things came together and changed my life from size 16 to size 12. It's a big deal. And then that's one major one. Another thing that happened to me was that I was anemic. I was vitamin D deficient. And because of that, I wake up with major headaches, banging headaches. And the introduction of this product into my system literally changed all that. And the last one I want to talk about, since we don't have too much time, I don't want to keep everybody here for too long, is that I had high cholesterol. The doctor said to me, you have to lose weight. Come on. Is it that because the doctor is very close to me. He said to me point blank, if you don't lose this weight, you're actually headed for major problems, health problems in your life. And that's how I started using these products because I was able to work out more because of the energy that I had. I was losing the weight, and I no longer have high cholesterol. So I'm grateful for all that and for this product and for the fact that I found this business. So next question, let me quickly go back to you, sis. This 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 chit chat that we're having right now was tagged how $52 changed our lives. But in your case, how $50 changed your life? Please tell us, how has it changed your life? Let them hear, let them know that we are not playing here. Thank you, sis.
Okay. It's beginning to get juicy, huh? I love this.
Uh-huh.
I love this part. Not necessarily just the money, but the transformation that this $50 has done in my life. Like I said, I'm naturally an introvert. Like being by myself, not like excluding everybody else, but I just enjoy my own company, And public speaking was, I would say, was my biggest weakness. Even in class, yes, I was intelligent and all that, I had the knowledge in my head. But when it comes to class presentation, my God, I'll be shaking. I'll have the knowledge, but to share it would be hard. So that's one thing that this business has done for me. It has helped me to gain that confidence. I mean, I'm not yet where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be. So for that, I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful for this transformation. Even some of my classmates, they look at me now like, Priscilla, what's going on? Because they know who I was then. So it's thanks to this business, the training, which is what people pay thousands of dollars for: leadership training, development training, personal growth, and all that. So this $50 has given me that throughout these 2 years in the business. And of course, the money part, very juicy. Very, very juicy. It has helped me a great deal. Well, I recently got, I don't know if we're allowed to call money on Facebook, but yeah. The compensation plan is amazing. It's amazing. Starting from the bottom, one step at a time, you start grabbing those bonuses, you start grabbing those commission, you start grabbing those incentives. And another thing also, the level I am right now, I get insurance from the company. I get health insurance, I get dental, I get vision, which is huge, because where have you seen it that you own your own business and you're getting benefits like that? That is corporate style benefit that you get when you're working for companies. And sometimes some companies here in the US, they don't even give you those benefits. So imagine that you own your own business, yet you're getting all of those benefits from the company. In addition to the tax saving, I'm an accountant, some people may not know this, but yeah, the tax benefit of owning your own business and operating it from home. There are some expenses that you can actually write out, which they are your normal expenses, like my house rent. I write it off, but that's something that if I had not owned this business, I would be getting those. I'll still be paying them, right? But because I'm operating my business from home, even my phone bills, even my electricity, some of my gas money, all of those things that we spend every day, those are stuff that you can actually save from taxes. We all know Uncle Sam don't play, they don't joke here, but because you own a business, those are some of the benefits you can get. Summary, just a summary. I don't want to keep talking because we can stay
We
here.
can go on and on because the juicy part is always very interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sis, for sharing. So I'm going to ask you the next question. A whole lot of people who are listening to us right now would agree with me that we've been posting stuff about um, the bleeds.
Yeah.
We've been talking about other countries that we're doing free registration, but it gives us a whole lot of pleasure right now to the fact that it has come to our own home. So I'm so happy, drums rolling, because we are here to announce to you, whoever is watching right now, that our business is giving you an opportunity to start a multinational business. You don't understand. You will have 26 different websites and you'll be earning from different currencies. Guys, if you are watching this right now, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. You don't want to toy with it and push it to the side. Grab it. Sis, my American sis, how do you feel about this?
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's so exciting. I can't even express my joy. Imagine paying $52 and you have gotten all this benefit. Then you, or those that are watching, or those that have been invited, you now have the opportunity to join for free. That means you are not paying any dime to own this business. And that means what? You have nothing to lose at all. Even if you were to come in and try this for 6 months, 1 year, and after you feel like this is not something you want to do, guess what? You just stop doing it. That is it. You don't have anything to lose. But trust me when I say that, you have lots and lots and lots to gain. So if you're watching us right now, or you're going to come watch this as a replay, or maybe you're lucky enough to have gotten on this Zoom, trust me, this is huge. Not just in the US, Canada, and Mexico. So jump on board, guys. Let's take this and run with it. And personally, I'm very excited because trust me, this would change my business around. You know, it will
Yes.
turn my business around, and I cannot just wait. But we don't want to enjoy this alone. That's why we are calling on our brothers and sisters in the US, in Canada, in Mexico to jump on board. Give this a try, and trust me, you will not regret it.
Thank you so much, sis. This is so much exciting because a whole lot of people want to do this business. I actually got to know this fact from the last bonanza that was done. A whole lot of people jumped on. This simply means that people want to do it, but they can't afford it.
Mhm.
A whole lot of people are suffering. They cannot afford to cough up $52 to do this business. But this is a rare opportunity right in front of you. Are you going to grab it? This business we're telling you, talking to you about, is not just a business you do from one country. We have 26 different countries that you can operate from. We do not ship goods. We do not stock goods. We do not do logistics. We do not do background checks. We do not do capital investments. Nothing. Just come as you are with your mobile phone. You are 18 years and above, and you are good to go. It's as simple as ABC. But sometimes ABC is not very simple. So yeah, this is literally what we came here to talk to you about. We are actually, shouting on top of a mountain. Imagine us, myself and my sister Priscilla, on top of a mountain shouting, "Come on, join us! It's free!"
Yeah, I need a megaphone, just
Yeah, I know,
walk
right?
on the street and start screaming.
Yeah. So please, guys, jump on. Whoever you are watching on their pages right now, if you're watching from Priscilla's, reach out to her. Watching on my page, watching on my boss ladies' pages, everybody here, whoever you are watching from, reach out to them. They are that savior that you are looking for. Don't look elsewhere. You've been praying forever. Father, change my life, enlarge my coasts. God has answered your prayers. This is it right in front of you. Grab it, own it, and run with it. And the Lord in heaven, God in heaven, will push you, will give you the talent, the grace, the everything you need to run with your business. So, my sister, last question. It's not a question. Summary. Do you have anything you want to share, like you want to touch on, that you just want to put out there that you felt like you missed out all the while? Please hit us. Thank you.
Oh, one last thing. What else do we have to say? Well, I'll just say that our African brothers and sisters jump on board. Your sisters, your brothers cannot be out here telling you something that is wrong. I mean, if you were wrong, I would not even want to put my face out there because I have an integrity to protect. So if you see your sister saying something is good, take a look at it, give it a try, and trust me, you'll not regret it. I know for most of us, we have that work mentality, and it's because of the culture that we grew up in. Well, go to school, get a job, work for 40 years, and then retire, and you start struggling. Maybe you're depending on 40% of your income. This is something that you can jump on and start building a legacy, not just for yourself, but for your future generation. Gone are those days when what Africans pass on to their children are clothes and shoes. We can do better than that. Let's start building businesses and living for our future generation. Let's start building real estate. And trust me, this business can give you that that leeway to achieving all the dreams that you may have. You may think, oh, this is not my dream, this is not my type of thing. But what if this business can actually lead you to that dream that you have, can give you the resources to build on the dream that you have in your mind? Maybe your dream is to give back, but because your income is not enough, you're limited. Maybe your dream is to build a comfortable life for your family, but you find yourself struggling because your income is not enough. Why not grab this opportunity and be able to achieve that dream? And the truth is, it's win-win. It's not just going to be the money, it's going to inspire you to be healthy. And with the knowledge you have in this business, you will now be able to bless your family. The truth is, I don't know your family, and I know Sister Rachel doesn't either. She doesn't even know your friends. But if you were to grab this opportunity, you'll be in position to bless them, because that's what God does. He uses us to bless each other. Maybe you're holding somebody's blessing. Somebody's blessings depend on you saying yes to this business. So just give it a try. And usually in life, what we always strive for is to become healthy and to become wealthy. Guess what? We are giving you the opportunity to achieve both. Improve your health and improve your wealth while inspiring other people. So you are here now, you have heard all we've said. So what we have taken away from you today is the opportunity to say tomorrow, I did not know about Juice Plus. Guess what? You know now. So the question is, what are you going to do with the information? Because remember, it's not knowledge that is power, it's applied knowledge. So if you take this and go and sleep on it, it's not going to help you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my sister. There's something she said that struck me. You actually can be the link to a whole lot of people. You might be sitting on people's destiny. Somebody might be somewhere praying, oh Lord, send me my destined helper. And you are that destined helper. But what are you doing? You are telling yourself, can I do it? I cannot do it. I don't know how to talk. I don't know how to do it. See, this is not the time to underrate yourself. Everything you need to thrive in life is in you. You just need to reach deep and grab it. You might have family members far and wide who are actually depending on you, but you are depending on your 9 to 5 job to help them. But the truth is, you have an opportunity for an extra income. Why don't you grab it? I say to people, money has left offices. Money now lives on social media.
Tell
So
them.
are you going to keep yes, are you going to keep hopping in your car, driving in the snow, being in that job where you don't even like anyway, with your boss over your head telling you stood up just now to go and drink water, now you want to go and use yourself, sit down? You don't need all that. You need to take a hold of your life and say, okay, I need to change it. I know Africans, most especially, we have the impression that you move to diaspora, the next thing you want to do is go to one school, which is good. As a matter of fact, my sister mentioned it. Go to school, probably one CNA or one, and then you start working. That's how the whole what do you call it? That's how it should be. See, that thing is a mindset. You can earn by not. You can earn from different means. You can earn from networking business. You can do this and change your life. It is doable. A whole lot of us are doing it. This business gave me what I call negotiation power. Yes. I can tell you I'm not working on that shift. And you can't do me nothing because I know I have a business that will pay my bills. That can be you. Stand up, grab the opportunity and run with it. And God of hosts will give you all that you need to do it. My sister, how can I thank you enough? On behalf of the team of CEO, thank you very much for jumping on. Thank you for agreeing. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for showing us. Thank you for showing us that yes, you can be a big person in the business, but yet still be accessible.
I love a big person though.
You be a big person. No. All right, guys. Thank you, my boss ladies in the house. I can't mention everybody. I see all of you. Thank you. I love you deep. The love is deep. Thank you for the support. Thank you, boss lady Olivia. The love I have for you is deep. It's there. God bless you for me. God bless you for all you do for us and how you keep pushing us, how you give us the grace to understand that, see, if I can do it, you can do it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And we are going to be joining the curtain right here because I believe we've said enough so that we'll not take people's time like they're supposed to be sleeping. Thank you, everyone, and have a blessed blessed evening or afternoon or morning, wherever you are. And I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. Can you just wave out and say goodbye to Facebook Live as we hop off Facebook? Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We're just going to come off social media, but there might be some people that want to ask questions. So we're going to come off the social media. Thanks everyone that has joined us via Facebook and YouTube and whatever other platform. Thank you so much. If you've got any other questions, please go back to the person that's sharing it. We're going to come off social media now, and then any questions,